Hi everyone, my name is Michaela and this is my art account. So I also have another account, but it's not primarily focused on art. I decided that I'm going to make this account 100% about my art. So my main goal this year, well, technically not this year, it's December 11th, 2024, but in 2025, I still want to work on art and I still want to work on my line work digitally and a little bit physically. So I also switched over from Photoshop, which is a pain in the butt to make art in Photoshop, to Clip Studio, which is more suited towards the kind of art I'm making. I'm also trying to work on a comic, but that will be kind of slowly because I've worked a little bit on it, but I'm still working on the plot in my head, so that'll be a long time in the future. Another thing I'm working on this year is trying not to focus on things that are completely negative and thinking in loops. So yeah, that's another goal. And I also want to be a little bit more organized, so I've been buying like containers and placing things in containers based on what they are instead of things lying around the house. I also recently bought a bunch of hooks because I tend to lose my keys, and I have this it's kind of like a hook hanger basket, and I have a couple of them for keeping my purse and making sure that when I'm walking into the house, I put my purse back down there, and then I pick it up from there to be more organized and save time. I think I have saved a lot of time this year just by doing that. Oh, another thing I need to work on is my diet, eating things on time, so I'm working more on that, and I'm actually improving. And of course, I'm still working on flexibility and stretching, so yeah. That's about it for this year. Those are my goals for this year. Okay, I'm going to talk about one of the hardest lessons I've learned in 2024. So this is a situation that I went through. I'm not gonna go into depth about it, but one of the hardest lessons I learned is not to give information about my life that may be negative to literally anyone outside of my family, like my inner circle. And by that I mean like even my parents, not to give information to in-laws, no one. Yeah, so one of my hardest lessons is to not give information about my life that may be negative, because it will most likely be talked about to other people. And I also learned to never talk about my spouse to my family, and never tell anyone how much money you make, and to always keep my address a secret. Yeah, so that's my lesson for 2024. Yeah, actually most people should not tell most people about their personal life. It's not a smart idea. Everyone has problems, so it doesn't really fix your problem to talk about it. You should probably look for solutions. Okay, another lesson I learned from 2024 is not to take everyone's word too seriously. Some people just talk for the sake of talking. It doesn't actually mean that they are serious about what they're saying. Also, you have to look at what people's motivations are when they're saying something. For example, someone might say something to stress you the hell out, which happened to me. Um, yeah, just because someone says, oh, there might be someone, okay, sorry, just because someone says, oh, there's this super dangerous weapon in someone's house and they're planning on doing something to themselves. Instead of listening to them, maybe you should just call them and ask and confirm what the hell this person is talking about. Because sometimes people lie. Surprise, surprise. So, my lesson is to actually not trust everything everyone says. Everyone lies. Even the most honest people you might know, they've told at least some lies in their life. I think there's like a statistic that people lie like twice a day. I'm not sure. But I'm also learning to take things not as seriously as I used to. Like someone might say, "Oh, we're gonna have like a house one day. We're gonna like do this. We're gonna do this." It may not be serious. They just might be just talking for the sake of hearing themselves talk. So that's another lesson. My third lesson is to respect myself, to cut people off that continually stress me out, like with serious lies, because that's toxic and we don't want toxic.